Hi everyone, this is Aska from Singapore. Today I am going to interview one of another business owner who is using the same system as I am. And today's guest is Dave from Singapore, where I live, and he is an experienced IT engineer and a father of a son, an amazing husband, and also digital entrepreneur. He's been in this business for a while and made a lot of changes in his life already. But also he helped many people change their lives too. So I'm so excited to know about his story tonight. Okay, let me introduce Dave. Thank you very much for taking time
Welcome.
today.
welcome. Hello, everyone.
Okay, then could you introduce yourself first?
Uh, I'm Dave. I'm from Singapore, and I look young or look old. I am 47 this year. Okay, so I've been in IT industry for 20 over years. So on and off, I can say none of my job stay long because every year I will quit my job.
Mm,
I don't think anyone will be like me every year
mm,
quit my job. Why? Because every time you quit your job, the next one you find your pay will get higher. Definitely, at least 1 to 200. This is what I aim. Every time I quit, and find a new job. But uh, in the span of these 20 years, I have tried a lot of businesses. I've been in MLM.
mm.
I've been in internet marketing. I've been a motivational and NLP trainer. I'm a wedding photographer also.
Mm,
So you can see that I've been into different trades.
mm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I also have a young kid, 10 years old. Yeah. So just about me.
Okay. Very interesting. A lot of experiences in a lot of industries. Okay, then may I ask why you started this online business?
This is a very interesting question. Why? Because as I said before, I started internet marketing. That time was called internet marketing, like 10 over years ago. That time, there was a lot of seminars and workshop about internet marketing. So I paid for a lot of money for a 3 day course, 5 day course, but a lot of time being wasted on creating the website, the blogs, programming, everything. So this all time wasting and I'm not earning any money. So in the end, failed. And 2 years, near to 2 years, I'm in this business like 18 months. So it's not I chance upon this business, it's my wife chance upon this business. Why? Because my mentor, which is a school friend of my wife.
Oh, I see.
So my wife saw her ad and was asking me what is her friend doing since we know I've been doing internet marketing before.
Mm,
So after looking at the ad, I don't understand what she's doing. Okay.
mm,
So I encourage my wife to go and subscribe and find out more what she's doing.
mm.
After watching the free webinar, I still don't understand. I still
I see.
ask my wife probe more further, see what they really uh, do and how they go about doing this digital business.
Mm,
And surprisingly, I'm here. Why? Because I believe this business is much more better than the one I had previously. The one I had after the class, what happened? It's all yours. You need to use whatever you learn to start whatever project that you need to do. But in between, if there's any hiccups, there's no
mm,
one to help you because there's no mentor. Unless you want to pay tens or 20,000 for a mentor to help you on this,
mm,
which I think is a lot of money, which I cannot afford at that time. So, and this one, they provide you with weekly training, be it live or recorded. You still can attend. Okay. After you watch finish, you don't understand, you are not as technical as me. There is mentor to help you on to guide you and help you on how to start this business. So this is like a dummy stuff. Okay. So even if you zero knowledge, right, you can also start this business. So that's why I'm here. And I believe this business will grow much more further than my previous one.
I see, I see. Even you, who has been working in IT field, find that the mentorship program is, necessary. I mean, that you need it and to set up your online business, and the other online opportunities didn't have. So you got a how do I say, you had a lot of challenges, and you really didn't couldn't make it successful.
Correct.
I see, I see. Yeah, and yes, I totally understand and agree with you. This mentorship programs and also training program, this business is amazing, especially the ordinary people like me, very helpful. And also if you want to start new things, and yes, it's definitely helpful to have someone you can ask, and also ask for advices from their experiences. Yes, so I totally understand. Okay, great. And I want to ask you, okay, then you found this business very helpful. So you thought like you could set up a successful business, but before that, uh, before you started looking for something online, you did you have some struggles in your life, or why? Why did you want to another opportunity? Because you've been working in the main industry. I think you have many choices at a time. Yes.
Uh, as I say, I've been in this IT industry for 20 over years.
Mm-mm.
So in between all those business, uh, every time I start a new business, it all uh, become a failure, and it make until I have this kind of impression that I am not good in business. Even
Mm-mm.
my parents think that I do not have the material or the qualities to become a
Mm.
good businessman. So they only advise me to become to stick to a job permanently,
Mm.
and it shall be the rest of my life like that. Okay, so
Mm.
at one point of time, I do have this kind of mentality. So that's why it took 20 years of me to get out of this life.
Mm.
Mm, because I, frankly speaking, working for people is just one source of one way of generating money.
Mm.
There's a lot of thousand and one way where you can learn how to generate more money. So
Mm.
all you do is just to learn, find new ways
Mm.
and explore. You must get out of your comfort zone to explore more new ways on how you can generate money. And most importantly, you can see most startup company, I can say 90% of them will fail. Okay, why? Because they do not have updated trainings. Maybe you go to some degree, some courses, but the course may be 5 or 10 years ago knowledge. Okay, because the world is improving every second, so
Mm.
you need to improve also. So you cannot
Yes.
start with outdated knowledge, and
Mm.
you definitely need to someone who has been there, done that to guide you on, so that you not waste so much time going to hit the wall or face so much challenges. So mentor and training is definitely what I lacked of previously. That's why all my businesses fail, and I do not know why. Because I follow all the trainings, all the classes, the knowledge, but it doesn't work. Okay, so this one thing I realized: if you go for any paid courses, those from those gurus one, right? Those knowledge are generic. So everyone have different sets of challenges and problems. So all the knowledge must be customizable so that you can succeed. So if you make use of generic knowledge, it's very hard for you to succeed. So definitely you need a mentor to guide you. Hey, maybe you do not need this knowledge or do this kind of activity. But for example, maybe I'm good in Facebook marketing. Instagram or YouTube may not be suitable for me. I just focus on Facebook marketing. I don't try a lot of things like TikTok or whatever. I might be jack of all trades and master of none. So your mentor is there to guide you. That's why I think this is the best business moving forward. I found what I lost previously.
Okay, but yes, thank you very much. If you say so, it's really convincing because you have already experienced so many failures, and you had tried almost everything, and you've just found out that those didn't work out, and then finally you found this business works. So it's really convincing when you say so, and I'm so happy to be here and then knowing I'm in the right place. Okay, yeah. And yeah, so you were actually always want to have your own business, and you wanted to, of course, work in not for anyone, someone else. You wanted to work for yourself. I see, I
Correct.
see. So that's why you've been looking for the way to do it.
Because I'm already 47. I'm not young anymore, so I can't possibly work all my life away until 60 or 70 years old when I'm too weak to travel, too weak to enjoy. So I want
That's
to
true.
retire as soon as possible so that I get more time for my family and maybe even travel the world to seek my northern light.
I see, I see. That's a really, really important point. I think, yes, if you successfully retire at, I don't know, before 70, then what can you do? I mean, I'm not biased by the age, but obviously you need the physical strength to travel around, and of course, and yes, if you want to spend more time with your family, the best way is to retire earlier. I totally agree. Yes. Okay. Then thank you very much. So the next question is: then you started this business, and how did your life change?
My life changed a lot because this business not only train you on social media marketing only. There is other trainings that you can learn from, like time management, motivational, some other strategies. So from here, I already know some goal setting which I previously don't have. So I know what I want in my life and how I going to fulfill that goals that I want. So now I'm living my life fully because I know this digital business, I do not need to actually spend 8 to 10 hours to manage, just like my day job. Okay. So because everything is online, your web page or your sales funnel is already live. So it can work for you 24/7. You do not need to work so hard. So maybe daily you spend only 1 to 2 hours to do some posting, reply your leads inquiry, or even attend trainings. The rest of the time you can do whatever you want, pursue your hobbies or sleep. Okay. So at least now I know I have a purposeful life compared to a zombie life last time.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that's very crucial. I think to have clear purpose and have clear vision of your life. Other than that, yeah, as you said, it could be a very zombie life. You know, the feeling empty, working for someone else. So I'm so happy for you to have strong passion in your life. I mean, get back your passion, and also yes, as you said, like you can have more time now, and you have the control over your time more. So yes, I think that's the most everyone wants that. So yes, and with this business it's possible, and you are proving that. So I'm so glad to hear that you have you have those things right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Then okay. Finally, may I have some message to the audience? I believe there are so many people who are still, struggling with their lives, or there are many people maybe they know they want to change something, but they don't know what to do. So yeah, it be very helpful to have your message to those people.
What I say is, what most important is you need to live a happy life and understand the value of time, because most of the time when we come up from school we were taught to treat time for money. So if we lose our money we still can earn it back, but if we lose our time we cannot find it back or earn it back anymore. So time is obviously more important asset than money because you can't buy it. So we need to efficiently find a way to generate income, trade lesser time, but yet it doesn't affect our financial situation. That's why the best thing is start a digital business. Why? Because digital business don't require you to spend 8 hours there. Just like what I said just now. It is very portable. It doesn't matter whether you are in Hong Kong, Finland, UK, or anywhere. As long as you have internet, a mobile or laptop or iPad or anything, you can start this business. Okay, it's just so portable, and we have a global community from all over the world. So when you go out overseas, you can find them, network with them, understand their culture, maybe even understand how they work. Maybe their method, if you implement, it can boost your business, boost your marketing. You never know, right? We learn from each other. That's how we grow. And you're never alone in this business. And even you have zero knowledge, doesn't matter. What most important is you have the growth mindset and never say die attitude. That's enough. We are willing to train you and guide you to where you want to go. This is the most important thing. Okay? Even you have the potential, but you do not have the growth mindset, it's no point. It's pointless. Correct. So it's definitely with these two characteristics, you have the chance to succeed. I don't want to say 100% you can succeed, because it all depends on how much effort you put in. If you put in effort only once a week, come on, you definitely will not succeed, because this is a business. This is not a job. I know job, every day you go to report to work from 9 to 6, end of the month you get your pay. But this is a business. Business is different. You need to put in some effort, and you do not seek to have profits maybe within the first month, 2 months, or 3 months, because this is a business. You need to understand the ropes of how to generate income from marketing or from your business activities. So, but you will definitely, in time to come, your profits will get more than your day job salary if you persist on. This is what I believe. And because it's by compounding effort. That's why most successful businessmen, they are so wealthy, because their business compound their profits. If you rely just on a single day job income, the income is fixed. It doesn't compound. Even you put inside the bank, it doesn't compound. So the only way is trade lesser time, is to let your money do the work and not yourself. So that is very, very important. Yeah, so do not hesitate anymore. Just come and explore first. See whether does this business suit you or not. You never know, this business can actually change your life. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And yes, I totally agree when you say like a time is the we need to realize the how much valuable the time is. And yes, as you say, like we cannot take back the time we lost. And yes, that's important. So when we are wondering if we have the time we want, then if we ask ourselves if we want the time we want, then if the answer is no, then we really need to think the way to get out of those situations. And yes, as you said, like we are not alone, and we can get support from like you know, the experienced entrepreneur, and from all the world, and it's very portable. You don't need to spend the whole day to run the business. Of course, we need the effort, but you don't really need so much time. Then that's a very, very important thing. And thank you very, very much for your strong message. I really loved it, and I think the audience will also be inspired. So, okay, the interview is today. That's all for today. Okay, then I'm really honored and excited to share your story with the audience. So again, thank you very much for coming today, Dave.
Welcome.
And yes, thank you very much for people for watching this. And okay, see you next time. Today we have Dave from Singapore. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.